Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Alison and this is So Like Dotty. So welcome along if you're a subscriber, and if you're just stopping by for the first time, hello, welcome. So today is just a little catch up and what are my July sewing plans going to be. So I didn't kind of have anything massively planned for July really. I know I talked on my last vlog that I'm losing a bit of weight, so I'm waiting to adjust some dresses that I've already got. Doesn't really seem to make massive sense to me to make loads of new things, so I've been using my time. I'm going to do a catch-up vlog for Friday sews, so I've been kind of like fixing some stuff up and things, but I won't tell you too much about that. Come back on Friday and find out what that is. So thinking about July, I have got some plans. So I've got a fabric. I don't think I'll make this up in July, I just wanted to share it with you. So this one, you might have seen it on my Instagram grid on So Like Dotty. This is from Felicity Fabrics. I had my eye on it for a little while. It's really nice. It's a I think it says cotton poplin, but it's quite soft. It's been washed but not ironed, so it's obviously monochrome, black and white, but I just think it's really cute. It's definitely destined to be a dress at some point. I don't know when, but I just wanted to share it with you. So as always, there'll be links in the description box to everything if things are still available, and I believe this is. Now I'm going to say maybe about £8 a metre, I can't remember, but just check it out. Loads of lovely fabrics on there, and what I loved was, like, it's the first time I've ordered, so how it came all like boxed up, a little swatch that told you like how to wash it and look after it, and a lovely little card from Fliss and the other girl, I can't remember her name, like a little postcard that they'd written on, which I thought was a lovely touch. So something I'm definitely going to make up this year, because our plans have changed. We were scheduled to go to the lakes in September, which we did in May, and we do love where we stay there, but originally we were going to Turkey and we cancelled it for personal reasons, and we just both feel like we need that sort of sun holiday. So we're in the process of getting that booked up. I think we're going to go to Tenerife. So I've been thinking about what I need for that. So I've got obviously July and August, and as I've said before, I'm working some extra hours on training, so I've not got an awful lot of time for makes in July. But having said that, I'm at Sewtoon on Sunday, I'm at Sewtoon on a Thursday night, and then some of the girls that were at my studio are having like a little sewing gathering, so I'm going there towards the end of August. So I have got a few sewing sessions coming up, and obviously on my evenings are free now. I've not got the studio, so yeah, I've got time. But I also thought, what do I really need to make? Because it would be really easy to dive in and just think, right, I need this, this and this. But I just nipped to the end of Sewtoon for a coffee because I finished work at 3 today, and was chatting to Marilyn and Linda, Granny Linda Sews, over there. And I was saying I've got loads of dresses already, so I don't feel the need to particularly make loads of things. I think I need more daytime stuff. I might make some nighttime stuff, I don't know yet. So this fabric I bought, I'm going to say Rainbow Fabrics, but I'm not entirely sure. I think it's a viscose challis. I got it last year, so it won't be in stock. It probably was from Rainbow Fabrics. Obviously it's got flamingos on, which I know a couple of people, Rachel from French Seams absolutely loves flamingo. It must be a Rachel thing, because I think Rachel from Stitched Up does as well. So what I'm thinking about this is, I've got 3 of my 2-back hack Saguaro set dresses, and I'm just thinking this would be quite nice in another one. It's not completely opaque, so you can see a little bit sort of through it, but I thought I've got a system when I'm on holiday. I think I might have said this last year. So I like to put something on, like a dress or something, to go for breakfast. I'm personally not comfortable to just have my bather on with something that's a bit sheer over the top. Nobody needs to see me over the cornflakes on a morning. So I kind of like to just pull something on, but then during the day, if I'm going to the loo and stuff like that, I'll just put like a bit of a coverall on that I've got. There's probably like a gown, you know, there'll be a proper name for it, but who knows what that is. So I'll drop a picture in of the 2-back hack. If you want to check it out more, go on Friday Pattern Company. I did a blog for them about a year ago on what I did. So I'm thinking this would be quite nice in that. It's very holiday vibe, isn't it? And I didn't get it made last year, so I'm thinking that's quite a simple make for me at the minute. And the thing with that is I just put an elasticated channel in, so if I do need to sort of gather that in a bit more, I can just open that up and pull that elastic in. I might even kind of make it, thread the elastic through, safety pin it together, and then just before I go, finish that bit off. So yeah, check that blog post out if you want to see more about that, and you should have seen probably a red dress picture that I'll put in of that 2-back hack, and there's another version of it to share with you on Friday and Friday sews. So what else am I doing? So I'm working on this fabric at the moment, which I believe is still available in Pound Fabrics. It's a cotton, but it's not a thick, I don't think it's a viscose challis. I'm so sure it's a cotton. Again, it's not see-through, but if I wore anything dark under it, you'd see it. So I'm working on a little bit of a hack, which I'll possibly, no, I won't be able to share with you on Sunday. It'll be next week, because this is my prep work for Sewtoon. So there's quite a bit of sharing to do. So I'm busy doing that now. It is here. Don't know if you'll actually be able to see it. That's where I've done so far. But I'm not giving any more away. So it's going to be a dress, but it's a bit of a hack that I want to try before I do something in denim and things up there. So I'll talk about the pattern and everything next week and let you know how that's gone. So I just thought that was something like, yeah, easy and current to work on at Sewtoon. I'll just close my machine lid and use that as a lid. So the other things that I've got are really swimwear. I did make like a ruffle top like bikini set last year. I haven't got a clue where that's gone. It's possibly in the loft, I don't know. And I'm trying to remember what pattern it was. I just need to dig through my patterns and see. Last year I didn't particularly want anything with shoulders, but I quite fancy the asymmetric. I don't know whether to do a bikini top. I don't mind bottoms because I wear big bottoms. I don't know whether to do the bikini top or whether to do a one piece. And I've got some swimwear and some plain coloured swimwear fabric that I use as lining. And I think, looking at this, I've already chopped into it. So I think the bottoms might already be cut in this. So this was from Dalston Mills last year. I think I've got 2 colourways in it. It's really pretty. So I think I have cut the bottoms in it. So I probably haven't got enough to do... Oh, maybe I've got enough to do a swim costume. I don't know. But I'm just going to have a go. I'm currently browsing patterns. I know Fibre Mood have just released their summer edition. That's got a nice asymmetric with or without a ruffle. But when I looked at the other patterns that are in there, half of them are for children and the adult ones aren't really things that I would wear. So I was having a look at Edgeware Avenue, because they've got a lot of swimwear patterns. And also... let me just see if I can find it on my phone. Sorry, I was in this today, but I might have closed it down. I'll put it in the chat because I was browsing something called Bikini and something today. I'm not gonna. It's not really entertainment for you, is it? If you're sitting looking at me, looking at my phone, that's like Gogglebox, but even weirder. I love Gogglebox, but I couldn't understand it when it first started. If you're in the UK, Gogglebox is a program where you watch people watching TV, but it sounds really bizarre, but it's really funny because they're proper characters and the comments and things that they say. So yeah, I think that one's quite pretty. It's my colours with my shades, so that's going to be something. The other 2 swimwear fabrics that I've still got on my shelf, both of these were from Stitch and Ink last year, and Stitch and Ink have got some lovely swimwear fabrics in this year. I saw a reel on Instagram on Wednesday, and she was cutting orange with pink leopard print on. I didn't even see the swimwear bit. I went straight on the site. I thought, oh, that's really me. And then it was swimwear, and I thought, oh, I just don't need any more swimwear fabric. I thought it was like viscose or something. So I got this pink leopard print last year. I'm sure that was from there. I think I got a lot of my swimwear fabric from there last year, and some of it's half a metre. So you know, if it's broad and you're not making maybe a bikini top that's too big, half a metre might actually do it. I got some plain lining, bikini swimwear lining, just like cream swimwear fabric, or I think I got purple swimwear fabric. I just got them from Amazon, and I used that as the liner. And I prefer the elastic to the clear elastic. Couldn't get away with the clear elastic. For me, it didn't have enough pull. That might just be a personal thing. So I'm not sure which So yeah, patterns, if you've got any faves, drop them in the comments, because I'm browsing currently. That's just so cute, isn't it? So one of the ones on this other site that I can't remember the name of, but I will put it in the comments, they've got a asymmetric one, but with the fabric gathered at the side, so it gives you that ruching effect. So I was thinking that one or that one would be quite nice in that. And then the other swimwear fabric that I've got is this one with the rainbows on. So I think I might do sort of a conventional two-piece in that, because obviously I'll need to kind of keep the straight lines and things for that one. So I think if I've got that in gathers, it might, not that I'll be looking at myself in the mirror in it very often, right? But that might be nice as a two-piece. So last year I did do a like a bandeau bikini top. I tried that on today. I think I probably just need to bring that in a bit and alter the catches. So what I was thinking was, the bottoms are swimwear is really easy to do. If you're nervous about it, I was a little bit last year, just give it a go, honestly. If you're used to sewing on jersey, you can sew on swimwear fabric. There are loads of tutorials. That site that I've got mentioned has a tutorial for everyone that she makes, like a video sew along on it as well. But just give it a go. You've got nothing to lose, have you? It handles really nicely. It's just about having, you know, the right needle and elastic and all that kind of thing. So yeah, if you've got any pattern ideas, I have had a look at Closet Core. I don't like anything that's too strappy up here. I quite like my shoulders. I quite like the top of here, but when I'm on holiday, I'm not really bothered, to be fair. But I quite fancy something a little bit ruffly. I have gone back and had a look at the Tilly and the Buttons bather with ruffle, but I'm not sure, I'm not convinced on that yet. But I might have a browse on Insta. Can you do that as asymmetric rather than both sides? So I might check that out and find that out as well. So yeah, and last year when I made that bandeau one, I didn't put any swimwear like bra cups in it. And to be honest, it's fine, but I was thinking I might either put pockets in so I can put them in. Although I haven't said that, when I buy them with them in, I take them out. So I might not. That is a good point. See, I was thinking I must buy some of those, but then I take them out, so what's the point? I'll try without. So that's it probably for July. That doesn't feel like much for me. I may well do some other things. I was going to make some Hawaiian shirts for Carl, but to be honest, when we went to the Metro on Monday, he kept, like, he was looking at which ones he liked, the patterns and things, and I did look at some fabrics, but then he spotted a couple in Primark that were like £8, and he said, you're not going to have a lot of time to make them before we go, so how about I just get these, so they're washed and hung up and ready. So he said then you can just focus, because the other thing that I have got is a denim jacket that I cut out probably almost a year ago that Granny Linda Sews had made, and I tried on and it fit, and I think I've not been finishing. It's the only sort of unfinished project that I've got, and I think I've not really been homing in on it because I'm probably heavier than then and I thought it wouldn't fit. But my goal is to lose about another 1.5 stone before I go on holiday, so I do think it'll fit. So I'd like to get that made up, and then obviously lots of dresses that I could just put down on over on a night and travel in and stuff. Is it even a holiday if you don't go with the denim jacket over a long maxi dress? I don't think so. Not on a beachy holiday. So yeah, that could be quite short for me really, but you know, they are my July plans. So let me know in the comments, what are your plans? What are you making? What do you fancy having a go at? If I do remember the names of any patterns and stuff, I'll drop the pictures in as I go, and the comments and information will all be in the description boxes. All the fabrics that I've shown you were bought last year, so they're definitely not on Stitching Ink. That one might be on Dalston Mills, but that one, where have I put it? I don't know. The black and white flowered one, that's definitely on Felicity Fabrics, because I only got that the other day. So thank you for checking in. I will be back on Friday with a recent makes vlog, so hopefully see you then. Bye.